Perhaps you have heard of a city called Niigata. Niigata is the largest city on the Japan Sea coast, and in Japan, Niigata is also referred to as snow country. Niigata is famous throughout Japan for its delicious food. Many new experiences await you in Niigata. Allow us to show you some of Niigata's many attractions. Welcome to Niigata. Located in the middle of Honshu along the Japan Sea coast, Niigata boasts an abundance of natural beauty with vast plains, beautiful mountains, and the majestic ocean. Many traditional festivals and art forms, along with buildings that evoke the spirit of Japan, can still be seen in Niigata today. Niigata City has developed into one of Japan's foremost cities. Located at the mouth of Japan's longest river, the Shinano River, Niigata City is the largest city on the Japan Sea coast. Niigata Stadium, often referred to as Big Swan, can hold up to 43,000 spectators. Championship matches were held here during the 2002 FIFA World Cup in Korea and Japan, and Niigata was proud to welcome the crowds of soccer fans who flocked here from across the globe. Niigata has prospered for centuries as a hub for land and sea transportation, and still retains this reputation today. Niigata is just 100 minutes from Tokyo on the Joetsu Shinkansen bullet train. Also, with its regular flights to major cities in Japan, such as Osaka and Nagoya, Niigata is highly accessible to other parts of Japan. In addition, Niigata International Airport has direct flights to major Asian cities and can be reached in about 3 hours from Shanghai, in about 6 hours and 15 minutes from Xi'an via Shanghai, and in about 2 hours from Seoul. Niigata is also easy to reach by car or bus, thanks to the expressways that link it with other parts of Japan. Niigata has 4 distinct seasons, each with its own appealing characteristics. Let us show you some of their allure. In spring, Niigata is adorned with many beautiful flowers. There are many places here where stunning views of cherry blossoms, the national flower of Japan, can be seen. This is Takada Park, where Takada Castle once stood. Home to about 4,000 cherry trees, Takada is famed for being one of Japan's top 3 nighttime cherry blossom viewing locations. The park is lit up at night from early to mid-April and receives throngs of visitors who come to view the cherry blossoms. Around 3,000 cherry trees bloom each year at Okuzu Bunsui Canal. Each year, an event called the Courtesan Procession takes place in which women dress in the colorful kimono of courtesans and parade around underneath the cherry blossom trees. Not only cherry blossoms, but also many other flowers bloom in Niigata in spring. Niigata has the largest shipment of cut tulips in Japan, and the fields here have become like a carpet of beautiful tulips in spring. Let's look at Niigata in spring. Niigata has good weather from spring until June, just before the rainy season begins. The best time to view cherry blossoms in Niigata is from early to mid-April, although the trees bloom at slightly different times depending on the area. The best time to see tulips in Niigata is from mid to late April. During the Hina Dal Festival in Murakami, traditional houses in the city are open to the public and exhibitions of each home's dolls for the festival can be seen. The Fox Bridal Procession is an event based on a folktale from the town of Tsugawa. Visitors can see the extraordinary sight of people made up as foxes and dressed as the bride, groom, and other members of a wedding entourage parading through the town at night. With the coming of spring, also come bullfighting matches, which are held starting from May. This traditional event, which has a history stretching back more than 400 years, takes place twice a month until November. A typical springtime food in Niigata is sasa dango. This fragrant Japanese sweet is a red bean paste dumpling flavored with the spring herb mugwort and wrapped in a bamboo leaf. Murakami in northern Niigata is famous for being the northernmost place in Japan where tea is grown. In Japan, food and drink that are both beautiful and delicious are consumed in spring, including sakura tea and Japanese sweets, such as rice dumplings and sakura mochi rice cakes. Spring is the season of flowers in Niigata. We hope that you will have a chance to visit Niigata in the spring.
ようこそ新潟へ。
In summer, many people visit Niigata from all across Japan to enjoy the magnificent Japan Sea. Niigata has a very long coastline, along which there are many spectacular views. There is an exquisite view of the Japan Sea from Mount Yahiko, which overlooks the coast. Marinkia Nihonkai is the biggest aquarium on the Japan Sea and is popular with tourists of all ages. Along Niigata's coast is the best place to see the evening sun setting over the Japan Sea, and the beauty of Niigata sunsets is something that you will never forget. Sado, the largest island by Japan's sea coast, is one of Niigata's foremost tourist spots. Sado Island can be reached from Niigata by car ferry or jet foil. Sado began to flourish as a gold mining center in the early 17th century. It is also known as the home of the Japanese crested ibis, or toki, which is a protected species. Sado Gold Mine uses mannequins to illustrate what gold mining was like in the 17th century. There are also exhibitions displaying some of the gold mined there and some of the coins into which it was made. At Nishimikawa Gold Park, you can try your hand at panning for gold. A wide range of souvenirs that incorporate gold are available at these attractions. No theater flourished in Sado, and in the summer spectacular No performances are performed by firelight at No stages around the island. The beauty of its sea is another of Sado's attractions. At Senkaku Bay, which is picturesque blue sea and sheer cliffs, glass-bottom boat rides can be enjoyed. Sado has many other activities to entice visitors in summer, such as scuba diving and riding in traditional tub boats. Let's look at summer in Niigata. Japan's rainy season starts in June. Niigata has less rain than Tokyo during its rainy season, with more rainfall in July than in June. After mid-July, the rainy season ends and is followed by a succession of hot days with temperatures exceeding 30 degrees Celsius. A variety of flowers bloom all through the summer. Many festivals and events take place in summer in Niigata. This is the Shirone Giant Kite Battle. This is the Shirone Kite and History Museum, which has many exhibits relating to these kites and an area where you can try making your own. Many people visit Kashiwazaki's Gion Festival to watch the fireworks that explode over the sea. The Nagaoka Festival fireworks display is one of the largest in Japan and features fireworks up to 650 meters in diameter. The beauty and grandeur of the vast fireworks display in this summer sky is an awe-inspiring sight. Niigata Festival, which takes place in Niigata City, is famed for its long procession of folk dancers wearing cotton kimono. One of Niigata's most famous summer foods is wapani. The splendid cuisine is a soup that consists of miso and seafood that is simmered with heated stones. This is Teradomari's fish market, which is famous throughout Japan for its selection of fresh seafood. It is said that the best time to eat freshly cooked seafood at these markets is in the summer. Summer is the peak season for squid fishing on the Japan Sea, which also happens to be the best time to eat delicious squid. In agriculturally rich Niigata, Yairo watermelon and white peaches are renowned as local specialties. Niigata is also famous for its production of green soybeans, which make a lovely accompaniment to Niigata's delicious locally brewed beer. Summer in Niigata is the perfect time to enjoy the beauty of the sea and nature, and to experience Niigata's many lively festivals and events.
ようこそ新潟へ。
Autumn brings the long-awaited harvesting season. The vast expanse of fields turns golden and the mountains become tinted in beautiful hues as autumn progresses. Lake Okuta-dami is famous for its views of autumn foliage. Gazing at the autumn mountains from a pleasure boat on the lake is a truly elegant feeling. Lake Imori and the nearby magnificent Mount Miyoko form one of Niigata's foremost locations for viewing autumn leaves. The autumn leaves in the mountains are splendid, but those in Japanese gardens, such as this one, have an added impact. Yahiko Shrine, one of Niigata's most famous shrines, is also a wonderful place to enjoy autumnal foliage. You can also see a colorful array of chrysanthemums around this time during the shrine's Chrysanthemum Festival. Various agricultural produce ripens in the autumn, and this season is one when you can enjoy a variety of delicious food. Niigata is renowned for its rice, which is said to be the most delicious in Japan. The leading brand, Koshi Hikari, is particularly popular throughout the country. Various fruit ripen in the fall too. As well as being able to eat fresh grapes at the vineyards where they are grown, barbecues can also be enjoyed. Of course, Niigata not only has grapes, but also delicious wine. You can visit the wine cellar at Iwanohara Vineyard, which was founded by the father of Japanese grapes and wine, Kawakami Zenbei. In Niigata, one of the main foods of autumn is salmon. Murakami is famous for its salmon cuisine, and each year, salted salmon are hung from the eaves of specialist shops from autumn until winter. Murakami, an old castle town with traditional restaurants, offers sake zukushi cuisine, which uses every part of the salmon. Visits to hot springs are another activity that can be enjoyed in this season, as the weather gradually becomes colder. Murakami's Senami Hot Spring is famous for its outdoor baths with views of the Japan Sea. Soaking in a hot bath while gazing at the setting sun is a truly wonderful experience. Niigata has many hot spring areas, but only Tsukioka Hot Spring is called the Beauty Hot Spring. This reputation stems from the fact that bathers' skin becomes smoother after bathing in its waters. Tsukioka Hot Spring is extremely popular as a result of its splendor. Let's look at autumn in Niigata. Rain becomes more common from November onwards, with several showers falling within a short period of time. The best time to view the autumn leaves in mountainous areas, such as Okuta-dami, is mid-October to late November. The foliage at Yahiko Shrine is at its best from late October until the end of November. From around mid-September, the rice that was grown during the year is harvested. The deliciously superb new rice is the pride and joy of this major rice-growing area. Mushroom dishes, such as mushroom soup, can be eaten from October to November. Niigata is also home to many factories that make tasty rice crackers from the locally produced rice. In addition, okesa persimmons, a specialty of Sado Island, Japanese pears and grapes, are also at their best in autumn. Niigata in autumn is a perfect time to sample our delicious food, enjoy the fall foliage, and relax in our hot springs.
ようこそ新潟へ。
The train came out of the long tunnel into the snow country. This is the opening line of the world-famous novel that is set in Niigata, Snow Country by the Nobel Prize-winning author Kawabata Yasunari. With some of the heaviest snowfall in all of Japan, Niigata lives up to its name, Snow Country, and is a place where snow can be enjoyed to its utmost. Winter is Niigata's most enticing season. There are many ski areas in and around the hot spring town of Yuzawa, which is the setting for the novel Snow Country. Relatively close to Tokyo, it has many popular ski resorts, and it would be no exaggeration to say that Niigata has some of the best ski areas in Japan in terms of the number and quality of its slopes. Each year, many people come here to ski and snowboard. The people of Niigata have been well acquainted with snow for centuries and are familiar with the splendor of snow. Their love of snowscapes as well as snow itself can be seen throughout the prefecture. Lake Hyoko is famous throughout Japan as a place where swans spend the winter, and many can be seen during this time swimming elegantly in the snowy lake. Looking at picturesque views of the snowy landscape from a boat sailing through a raven, or gazing over snow-clad scenery from the warmth of an outdoor hot spring are wonderful ways to enjoy the beauty of snow in Niigata. The Northern Cultural Museum was once the residence of a wealthy farmer. The view of the garden from this stately Japanese-style house imposes a feeling of tranquility. Various events and snow festivals take place all around the prefecture during winter. Winter festivals include such unique events, such as bridegroom throwing, in which men who were married the previous year are thrown into the snow, and the Ash Anointing Festival, in which people smear ash over each other's faces, as well as the quirky Buddhist sanctum Naked Pushing Festival. The biggest of Niigata's many snow festivals is the Tokamachi Snow Festival. This festival features many snow sculptures, and its main event is the Snow Carnival, a spectacular show that takes place on a vast stage made entirely of snow. Niigata is also the birthplace of Japanese skiing. The Lurch Ski Festival features displays introducing what skiing would have looked like when Major Lurch first taught it in Takada. Niigata's snow country has exceedingly pure water. Blessed with its pure water and delicious rice, Niigata has more than 100 sake breweries and is renowned throughout the country as a sake-producing area. Sake brewing takes place in autumn and in winter. Ichishima Sake Brewery is one of a number of sake breweries that welcome visitors. Seafood from the Japan Sea is particularly delicious in winter. For visitors coming to Niigata to eat good food, winter is definitely the time to come. The sumptuous array of dishes seen here includes seafood taken from the wild waves of the Japan Sea and nope stew, a Niigata specialty. Niigata sake goes well with these dishes, as well as with piping hot stews. Let's look at winter in Niigata. Niigata becomes drastically cold in early December. While there is relatively little snow in areas along the coast, such as Niigata City, inland and mountainous areas receive very heavy snowfall. Care is taken to ensure that all the roads and expressways within the prefecture are cleared of snow. The operating period of Niigata ski resorts varies slightly depending on the area and the weather that year, but they are generally open from mid-December to early April. There are even places where people can ski as late as May. Transportation to ski resorts is convenient, with some resorts having direct links to the Shinkansen train line. A wide array of ski equipment and ski wear is available for rent, so visitors can hit the slopes with no worries. Winter yellowtail, deepwater shrimp, and snow crab are some of the most delicious winter seafood, and many other types of seafood are also at their best during this season. The Niigata Winter Food Festival takes place in Niigata City each year from December to March, and various events are held where visitors can enjoy the tastes of winter. One winter tradition is the production of kanzuri pepper by bleaching red peppers in the white snow. Kanzuri is a spicy condiment that is perfect for flavoring stews and other dishes. When winter draws to a close, Niigata's delicious newly brewed sake begins to hit the shelves. Their fresh flavor and fruity bouquet are distinctive qualities of new sake. Winter is the season when all of Niigata's charms are evident, and we sincerely hope you will visit us in the snow country.
ようこそ新潟へ。
Those visiting Niigata from overseas for the first time may be apprehensive about various things, such as the language barrier and the food. However, home to an international airport, an international port, and the largest city on the Japan Sea coast, Niigata has many facilities and services that make life easier for the overseas visitor. Many hotels and Japanese inns can provide foreign language assistance to guests, mainly in English, so you can enjoy your stay with peace of mind.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Niigata.
There are many types of accommodation available, including large luxurious hotels suitable for tour groups, inns in traditional buildings with a very Japanese atmosphere, and urban hotels. There are also many other dining options apart from Japanese cuisine, including Chinese, French, and Italian restaurants. Thanks to the high quality of the basic ingredients available here, we are confident that only in Niigata will you be sufficiently satisfied with the taste of these world cuisines. We will continue to do our utmost to ensure that our overseas visitors can enjoy an even more comfortable stay here in Niigata in the future. So what do you think? We have only been able to show you a few of Niigata's attractions. We hope that you'll come here to experience the wonders of Niigata for yourself. We're looking forward to meeting you here in Niigata one day soon.